Ken Trahan along with New Orleans Voodoo quarterback Chris Dixon. First of all, Chris, it's great to see a team that's playing well. I know it's good to be part of a team that's playing well. You're happy to be here, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm very happy. You know, we got a big win in Utah, a big win on the road in Pittsburgh. Our last 2 wins have been on the road, which has been great. You know, we only had home wins at first, so now that we got some road wins, it feels good to get on the road, especially when as a team. It really, everybody had to contribute the other night, and we got it done.
You got here and you got an opportunity to get on the field almost immediately. Injuries to Kurt certainly lent that itself to that, but at the same time, you can play. You've proven that in the indoor league previously, and when given the opportunity, you have to be ready, and you certainly were.
Oh yeah, you always got to be ready. If you don't prepare yourself to start or to prepare yourself to play, you're playing the game for the wrong reasons. So every week I'm always prepared to play just in case something happens. And so, you know, the opportunities have came up, and, you know, God has given me the ability to go in and make some plays. And a few times I have played and had a chance to start this weekend, and we got it done.
Talk about your experiences in the indoor football league. Different rules, not dissimilar, but different rules. And obviously you won a championship, you were an MVP. Talk about that.
Well, you know, when you're in the indoor league, you know, I've been in the indoor league for 7 years, and, you know, to be able to have the ability to get started that way was very helpful. I think at 22, 23, I couldn't do this. I don't think I could come in the game and be that, you know, poised to come in and play. But, you know, the indoor league has gave me the ability to understand how to win and how to play in certain situations. And so I've been always prepared for all these situations I've been in. So that ability to come in I have to thank the indoor league for giving me that ability to do so.
The Arena League's a step up, and I know you want to prove that you belong here. To me, you've already done that, and you're proving it as we speak based upon the success you've had on the field and the 3 games here thus far.
Oh, yeah, you know, everybody wants to prove anywhere you go. I've always felt like no matter what level you're on, you know, if you can't play at a high level at that level, you don't deserve to go to the next level. And so to have the ability to get in and try to prove myself to show that I'm a quarterback and don't need to be moved to receiver or DB has been a great thing.
Coach O'Hara talks about your leadership ability, being off the charts, talk about your effervescent personality, how it rubs off on teammates and such. Clearly, that's a big part of being a quarterback, is being a leader.
Oh, yeah, you got to always understand that, you know, the team is predicated on its leader. And so if your leaders are, you know, silent and don't say much, your team is not going to say much. I'm very boisterous. I'm always going. I'm always talking, because I feel like if I keep football on my teammates' mind and what's going on, it'll transfer over to the games. And so if you've seen our first half, we kind of slowed into it. You know, we started off good, had our little stutters, but the second half we communicated so much. The adjustments at halftime, we made some big-time adjustments. 41 points in the second half, you can never be mad at.
Good teams are teams that can overcome injuries. Donovan's out last week, and other guys step up. Kurt goes down, you step up. Players on defense get hurt or get kicked out of the game for having offsides penalties and such, and other guys step up. That's really what's defined this team during this good run.
Oh yeah, you know, we all understand that, you know, we got to be able to play multiple positions. You know, I thought at one point in Pittsburgh I was going to have to play receiver. You know, we had Demo go down, and, you know, Q started to walk with a limp, and I'm like, well, I guess I told Coach, I said, if I got to go to receiver, I can. So we all know we got to be able to do more than just play our own position, you know. But it's been a great experience, man, and to watch, you know, somebody like Larry Beavers step in and make some great plays. You know, Q moved to Demo's spot and make some great plays. You know, LJ do what he did and moving into the middle. And, you know, Courtney was being Courtney. You know, he's been consistent, you know, been our third down big play guy. So, I mean, everybody had to do something and play some spots they haven't played all year. And so, you know, it was good to move everybody around and see what they can really do.
One of the things that you're doing is you're maybe setting a trend for the future of arena football, because for so many years now, and I've done arena games dating back to 1991 in broadcasts, and people say, oh, you can't run shotgun in arena ball. You don't have enough time to read and react based upon the nature of the game. You're disproving that in a big way.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing is all about the receiver play when you're in shotgun. You know, if they get going, you can get going. You know, if they slow play, you're liable. And that's even when you're dropping back. So really, for me, I like shotgun because it puts the defense in a bind. They have to choose what they want to do. You know, and with my ability to run also helps. And so a lot of quarterbacks who can't run shotgun is because they can't get themselves out of bad situations, and I know how to get myself out of a bad situation. So to have that ability to do that and be, you know, a little further back, not only will I probably be setting trends, you know, for guys that go in shotgun, but for the smaller quarterbacks, the ability to stay at quarterback is also a good thing.
You mentioned the running, and obviously that's a major asset to not only escape trouble, but to move the chains and convert first downs, and you've done that so far. As you start, like last week, now you see teams that are keeping the Jack in as a spy to watch you all the way. I guess you can expect that going forward. You're a weapon.
Right. I mean, most people don't want me to kill them with my legs. They want to see if I can throw the ball. And so with that in mind, I mean, you give me the ability to read a defense and just, go do what I need to do, which is pass. I mean, I've always been a passer. I've never really been a runner. I only ran when I had to. And as I got older, I ran a little bit more. And in the indoor football league, we do a little bit more shotgun zone read. So I became more of a stronger runner in the indoor football league. And so as time went on, now, people expect, oh, he's just a runner. And then when I pop up and throw a pass, it's like, oh, he can throw too. So I like surprising people. You just never know what you're going to get out of me.
It's really great as we close the aspect of disproving people, of proving what you can do, never letting anybody tell you cannot do something. Oh, he's not tall enough. Oh, you can't run in this league. Oh, you can't run out of shotgun in this league. Strike, strike, strike. You're proving all three of those notions wrong.
Oh, yeah. Somebody who pushed me this year actually to move up to the Arena League, I have to give credit to Russell Wilson. When watching him this year and see what he did in the NFL at 5'10", and people kept saying, oh, he's not this, he's not that. He's a great leader. And, Seattle's now considered a team to go to the Super Bowl with a 5'10" quarterback. And so that made me think, and that made me want to move to the league and prove myself now that, I belong in the Arena League. I mean, you guys are 6'3" and above, and, you guys do all these things. But, us shorter guys can do a lot of damage, too.
Yeah, Drew Brees might be 6 feet. He's pretty good.
Yeah. I've actually, it's funny. I met him one time, and I got to stand, next to him. And I was like, wow, I'm not that short. And so, but he, and that's another guy, as I've been through my career, we both had shoulder injuries, big-time shoulder injuries. And I remember watching and doing all of the workout stuff he did. And so when Drew made me believe that I can come back from my shoulder injury and all the things he did to come back from it. And so I did the same things and was able to get back.
Last but not least, you get yourself a chance and your team a chance to measure yourselves against the best. This weekend at Arizona against the Rattlers. There's no question they're the best team in the league. They have the best record. They're the defending Arena Bowl champs. They played like the best team this year. This will be a good barometer for your team. Obviously, you feel like you can win.
Oh yeah, we believe we can play with anybody. We got to be able to win too. And so with Arizona coming to town, I mean, we're going to Arizona. It's a road game against the best team in the league. They're going to be loud in that building. We're fine with that. I mean, we want the best. We want everybody's best shot. You can't say, you didn't give us everything you had. We love it. I mean, you play the game to play against the best. And the opportunity to play against Arizona, hey, I love it.
Thanks, Chris. Congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.